Have you been dreaming about visiting Japan for a long time in cherry blossom season? You are invited to 9-day Ninja Craft Tour with cherry blossoms set into the 21st of March, Tokyo, Kyoto, and Kurume, the Indigo capital of Japan, and Tokyo Quilt Show 2023, the biggest quilt show in Tokyo. Are you ready to visit the real Indigo capital of Japan, the Kurume in the Kyushu Island? Are you ready to learn from one of the most well-known Indigo artisans, Ken Yamamura's, and learn how to dye and weave the top quality indigo fabric? Wouldn't that be really fantastic? Because we are heading south to the Kyushu Island to welcome the Sakura, the cherry blossom. In late March, the cherry blossoms start flowering, starting from the southern part of Japan. Watch the cherry blossom avoiding the peak season in the Japanese tea house and near the Kumamoto Castle, which is one of the oldest castles in Japan. Don't forget Tokyo and Kyoto for the fabulous textile shoppings. We are visiting the Nippori textile town, which is a Sowa's heaven, and also in the Kyoto local kimono and the notion shop, which no one knows. Explore the Kyoto near the Nishiki market, take the tea ceremony sessions with a geisha girl. And on the way to Kyoto, we can take lots of photos of Mount Fuji from the Shinkansen window. Wouldn't that be great? Because this time, you're going to see the Tokyo Quilt Show in 2023. It's the biggest quilt show at the moment in Tokyo, and you're going to see over 50 best craft shops in Japan. Let me be your fantastic guide, translator, and concierge and help you to have the best shopping experience. We stay in a 5-star hotel on the night, which make your quilt show experiences more special. Be quick because we only take 7 people. All the accommodations including ryokan and 5-star hotels, all the breakfast dinners, all the 6 Japanese craft workshop fees, guide, translator, and concierge, all the transport including Shinkansen, domestic airfare, private transport in rural area. Hi, I'm the Patchwork Ninja. I'm the founder of the Ninja Craft Tour. I'm gonna be your local guide, translator, and concierge. Because I was born and grew up in Japan, I can answer any questions straight away 24/7. Because I grew up in the Kyushu area, I'm going to take you to my hometown, Kurume, Indigo capital of Japan, and we are welcoming cherry blossom. You never be able to visit there just by yourself without the local guide and transport. There are so many rules after the pandemic, especially entering Japan. Don't worry about it. We are flying together, same international air flight from Sydney to Japan on the 13th of March. And we can start our journey together. I make sure to get all the communications through, and then I look after you literally until you leave Japan. Because I give you the special attention during this tour, we keep our tour very minimum 7 people. There are 4 requirements you have to tick before you join our tour. You need to have 3 doses of COVID vaccinations, travel insurance with a COVID cover, and valid passport in March 2023. The last requirement is you agree to fly with us on the same international flight from Sydney to Haneda Airport in Tokyo on the 13th of March, JL052. And then you have the returning flight with Japan Airlines on the 21st of March. In a nutshell, Japan Craft Tour will take you to Tokyo, Kyoto, Kurume, the capital city, Kumamoto near the Kumamoto Castle, and Volcano Onsen Hot Spa with ryokan, and the Tokyo Quilt Show in 2023 with a 5-star hotel experiences. 6 workshops starting from shibori workshops at shibori museums, indigo dye and weaving workshops, and washi making workshop with the most pristine water in Japan, azuki bean sweet making workshop. You wouldn't be able to believe what you can make within 60 minutes, and tea ceremony workshop with a geisha girl. What's included in this tour? twin bedroom accommodations, all the meals, breakfast and dinner, all the transport we set in our itinerary, all the Shinkansen trips, flight from the Kyushu to Tokyo coming back, private transport that we organize in Kyushu or Kyoto. All the workshop fee is already included in your price. What's not included in this tour is your international flight and travel insurance and your personal spending. We are only taking 7 people. From the next tour, this tour will cost you $9,750. And because this is the early bird period, this tour is advertised as $7,950, but because you are attending Craft Alive Gig 16, here is a fantastic special offer just for you. Just only 2 people can get $500 off. Instead of $7,950, it's gonna be $7,450. It's massive $500 off. If you book with your friend today, you and your friends going to save massive $1,000. How great is this? Because we're booking this tour first come best out way, please text me right now 0415-648-582 and please tell us you've been watching the Craft Alive. We can take only 7 people, that's all. We're not going to take any extra. We want to keep this tour minimum because we want to look after you. We are pretty sure this tour is going to fill out very quickly. Last tour, we said no to 7 people. Please text 0415-648-582. We are very excited to take you to Japan, and this is how people enjoyed our last tour.
Just a dangerous place to go with Dai because it shows you all the fabulous places to buy fabrics, kimonos.
We've forgotten Nakori Town.
That's right.
The most dangerous place of all. I liked being able to see the traditional Japanese crafts with the help of local Japanese people. Being able to see Japan with the local guide is very useful. It really helps to have someone who can translate and who can tell you exactly what it is that you're looking at. And I love travelling on the bullet train. That was really exciting, and seeing Mount Fuji. And the seasonality of Japan with the gardens that we've seen this time in autumn, that was great. So having a local guide to be able to show us the craft that we were interested in, I think that is the most important thing about it.
Kyoto, Gion, and seeing the Michael Girl, the museum and the garden, beautiful nature that you see. I think the uniqueness is the local knowledge and being able to try all the different foods in the markets. And I can ask Dyson, what's that, what's that, what's that? And that's very good. It's really good to have proper Japanese guides.
Having local knowledge with us and Dai has been absolutely magical. I think having somebody with us who knows the inside out of all the places and very helpful. Okay. We feel like we've seen more of the real deal.
You have to come here. You don't know Japan until you come to Japan.
But because you are attending Craft Alive Gig 16, here is a fantastic special offer just for you. Just only 2 people can get $500 off. Instead of $7,950, it's gonna be $7,450. It's massive $500 off. If you book with your friend today, you and your friends going to save massive $1,000. How great is this? Because we're booking this tour first come best out way, please text me right now 0415-648-582 and please tell us you've been watching the Craft Alive. The first place we take you in Tokyo is Nippori Textile Town. Have you been to this Nippori Textile Town? Everyone calls Soa's Heavens because This Nippori has got over 100 textile shops, and most shops are open to direct public, but we taking you to the shops only available for wholesaler. How amazing those fabrics are. You can find your own unique fabrics because not only the Japanese fabrics, all sorts of fabrics from the world, you can find anything, any fabrics in this Nippori town. And please note, this is only one shop in Nippori, and we're going to explore the whole town and you find the best shopping experiences in Nippori. We make our communication through with your shop owner, so we guarantee your best shopping experiences in Nippori. After Nippori, we're going to take you to the sightseeing in Tokyo, including this beautiful garden and Asakusa Sensoji. And we're going to stay in Kyoto from the 15th to the 16th of March, 2 days, and we're taking the Shinkansen and heading to Kyoto. It takes about 2.5 hours, and you can see the beautiful Mount Fuji from Shinkansen window. And we're going to walk around the Nishiki Market, which is one of the oldest food market in Japan. Kyoto has totally different characteristics compared to Tokyo, and you can't compare any other cities to Kyoto, and this is such a different experiences. We are going to take you to the best kimono shops for the sewers, including you can source a lot of kimono remnant silks plus indigo fabrics for the patchwork and the sewing. And you can buy a lot of kimonos for your gift for your friends and families to wear. And let's go find the geisha girl together. Last tour, luckily we found the geisha girl, but this tour we are planning to have the tea ceremony session with the geisha girl. And we are going to enjoy the shibori workshops in Shibori Museum. On the next day, we are taking you to Kyushu Island, which is located to the south of Japan. I grew up in Kyushu Island, so I know this place in and out. And the first place we are going to take you is the Kurume, the capital of the indigo fabrics. This town is dedicated to create the indigo fabric, the best indigo fabric, and they never use a chemical. They only use organic indigo. We are visiting one of the most well-known indigo artists' studio, and then you're going to experience the dyeing and weaving fabric in their studio. They dye their threads first and they weave into the fabric one after another. And this place is very hard to get there if you travel just by yourself. You need to have a dedicated local guide and transport. And why we're heading down to Kyushu, the main reason is we are heading Kyushu to welcome the cherry blossom. We are avoiding the peak season of the cherry blossom because it's impossible to travel during the cherry blossom peak season. And it starts flowering from the very late March in Kyushu area. So we have a good chances to see cherry blossom. And One of the highlight visiting Kyushu Kumamoto is we are going to see one of the oldest castle, Kumamoto Castle. And imagine you're going to see the very beginning of the cherry blossom. You never experience the real Japanese lifestyle unless you visit to Kyushu, because this is such a rural area, and you're going to see the lots of different things, the pristine water in Kumamoto, and you can make a washi out of those water. You can't make a washi from tap water though, and this is really fantastic experiences. And we're going to take you to one of the oldest dining, called what we call dengaku, and this is really fantastic. It's kind of Japanese barbecue style, but it's 300 years old. And the good things about this is because we are in rural area, people still preserve the culture. And of course, we're taking you to the onsen because we are visiting the place near volcano. And you can enjoy the ryokan style kind of experiences, the food and hot spa, and the rural experiences you never be able to experience elsewhere. And are you ready to visit Tokyo Quilt Fair 2023? Currently the biggest craft show in Japan. You're going to meet over the 50 the best patchwork shops in Japan all at once. And Mama Ninja Mariko, the founder of the Ninja Craft Tour, going to exhibit at Tokyo Quilt Show in 2023. And we are very excited to meet you and introducing my Mama Ninja at this Tokyo Quilt Show 2023 as well. The night before, we're going to stay in a 5-star hotel near the airport, which is a really great access to this Tokyo Quilt Show 2023, which makes your quilt show experiences really unforgettable for sure. In a nutshell, Japan Craft Tour will take you Tokyo, Kyoto, Kurume, the capital city, Kumamoto near the Kumamoto Castle, and Volcano Onsen Hot Spa with ryokan, and the Tokyo Quilt Show in 2023 with a 5-star hotel experiences. 6 workshops starting from shibori workshops at shibori museums, indigo dye and weaving workshops, and washi making workshop with the most pristine water in Japan, azuki bean sweet making workshop. You wouldn't be able to believe what you can make within 60 minutes, and tea ceremony workshop with a geisha girl. What's included in this tour? Twin shed room accommodations, all the meals, breakfast and dinner, all the transport we said in our itinerary, all the Shinkansen trips, flight from the Kyushu to Tokyo coming back, private transport that we organize in Kyushu or Kyoto. All the workshop fee is already included in your price. What's not included in this tour is your international flight and travel insurance and your personal spending. We are only taking 7 people. From the next tour, this tour will cost you $9,750. And because this is the early bird period, This tour is advertised as 7,950, but because you are attending Craft Out Live Gig 16, here is a fantastic special offer just for you. Just only 2 people can get $500 off. Instead of $7,950, it's gonna be $7,450. It's massive $500 off. If you book with your friend today, you and your friends going to save massive $1,000. How great is this? Because we booking this tour first come best out way, please text me right now 0415-648-582 and please tell us you've been watching the Craft Live. We can take only 7 people, that's all. We're not going to take any extra. We want to keep this tour minimum because we want to look after you. We are pretty sure this tour is going to fill out very quickly. Last tour, we said no to 7 people. Please text 0415-648-582. We are very excited to take you to Japan, and this is how people enjoyed our last tour.